Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. And today I'm going to talk about what diet is right for you. So let's get started. The best diet for you is one that you can actually stick. I think that the future of quote unquote dieting, so to speak, really needs to move towards customization. And this is something that I specialize in because there is a lot of science out there, and science works, but it only works if it's applied to you correctly. So while I can tell you the research says, this is how many grams of protein you should have per day, this is why, this will help build lean muscle mass, this will help burn body fat, taking these types of supplements will help grow your glutes, doing this, and this. But if it's not going to work for you, so when I say work for you, I mean the way you eat should be something that you enjoy. It should be something that you like. It should be something that you can live with. If you are intolerant to certain things, if you just don't like certain things and you don't know how to put a meal plan together, it is 100% worth it to invest in putting something like that together. So the purpose of this video is just to remind you guys that what works for one person is not necessarily going to work for another person. And if it works for two people, that's wonderful. And if they have camaraderie around that, that's wonderful. But I feel like these days there's almost like mini cults around diets. And I think that's very unfortunate because I don't think it's supposed to be that way. Diets are not the new religion. I think that you should eat in a way that works for your body, and it makes you feel good, and it makes you look the way you would like to look, and at the end of the day, makes you feel good. I have grown to become of the mindset that health, number one, health should not be neglected, and number two, vanity should never be more important than health. If you are absolutely miserable, but you have abs and you look good, you have compromised your mental health, and mental health is part of health. So I'm about taking a holistic, comprehensive approach and making science work and apply those filters for you, because macronutrients, and I talk about macros a lot and I show you guys how to calculate your macros. Macros are numbers, you guys. So whenever everyone says they're on a macro diet, all macros do is index how many grams of protein you're eating, how many grams of carbs you're eating, how many grams of fat you're eating. There is no magical macro set. There is no magical macro ratio, which is the golden ratio. There are some ratios which will work for most. However, there are different body types. There are different metabolic conditioning factors. And if you are one of those people where you really feel stuck, you've tried so many things and nothing's working for you. Maybe you are on such a low calorie diet right now and you're going lower and lower and lower and lower, and your weight's not moving, your body's not changing, your energy is shit. If that's you, you really need to step back and take a comprehensive approach and look at the data, look at your preferences, and help figure out what is going to work for you. If this is you, I'm saying this because I want to help you and because I've seen so many people helped as a result of this. I do suggest considering going with a customized meal plan. Now, what is a customized meal plan? A customized meal plan is something where your dietary restrictions, the number of times you can eat in a day, the foods you like, the foods you don't like, what your goal is, how fast you're trying to get to that goal. And then what I do is, and I love what I do, I will look at that and I will be like, what, is this realistic? And there's times where I'll look at people's questionnaires and I'll be like, what, this goal that you set for yourself is not realistic and you may want to dial it back to this. Or conversely, you could reach this goal in this amount of time, but this is what your daily caloric intake is going to look like. Do you really want to experience that? And some people are like, I got a wedding, I got to do it, and if that's what you want to do, that is your prerogative. You can do whatever you want. It is your life. However, what I urge people to do is to make smart choices, make calculated choices, and to eat real whole foods and go about their goals at a rate That does not sacrifice your sanity, because I believe that food is love. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to sound like a fat ass, but like, food is love. There is nothing better. Like, food is awesome. And yes, food is fuel. Fuel is important for our bodies to function and all that, and I could get very scientific with it. But at the same time, like, food is life. Food is love. Food is a meal with your husband or your boyfriend. Food is a meal with your family. Food is a meal like looking at your children in their eyes and just communing together. Food is being with friends and family and people you love. So like, I don't want to rob anybody of those experiences just because they have a physique goal, because can I get you from point A to point B in a fast time frame? Yes. However, I am more concerned about your overall health. I am more concerned about this being a real lifestyle change, and I am more concerned about your sanity, because life should be enjoyed. But conversely, if you have goals, you should focus on them. But I want to bring a balanced approach to this. And if you feel that you have gone so hardcore, you have been so aggressive with your approaches in the past, it may be wise for you to consider going with a customized approach, finding out and working and figuring out what will work best for you. If you are interested in that, contact me. Email is below and we can set you up. You can fill out a questionnaire and I'd be more than happy to build a custom meal plan for you. I have a lot of great new offerings coming in 2017 which will impact my custom meal plans, but it's because I want to help you. Now, to give you an example of what a custom meal plan looks like. So in a custom meal plan, you will have everything written out, line item by line item, day by day, of what to eat. Grocery lists, notes. So here's an example. You can see, let me just focus on here. It tells you exactly line by line what to eat, what to put together, how to cook it, how things should be stored. Comes with grocery lists, all that kind of stuff. And it's ultimately a useful tool to help you. It can be done. Now, so someone was writing me recently, well, I'm vegan, can you help me? Sure, I can help you. Like, I have a vegan 6-week shred, because so many vegans are like, how do I get more protein? And I've actually studied this in depth for months, putting this program together, because, not gonna lie, it's hard for vegans to get more protein because so many plant-based sources do come with a lot of carbohydrates. But I have searched high and low and have found a lot of really great real food options that can allow that to happen. Same if you're paleo, if you're a person who cannot have gluten, if you're a person who cannot tolerate grains, if you are a person who prefers different things. So whatever it is, I just want you guys to realize that you should find what works for you. And if you don't see a solution readily available out there with all the noise in the market, I just feel like there's just so much bullshit being like thrown at people. I think that sometimes people just need like a trusted resource that can take the scientific information and apply it to you in a way that's going to work best, because it doesn't matter what the science says. If you can't stick to it, you might as well throw it out the door. So it's about marrying the science with the human element, and that's the thing that Gauge Girl Training prides itself in putting those two things together. So if there's any questions or concerns, please comment below. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.